Okay, so we did talk about the steps for somebody to, what the steps are for a buyer.
Yeah.
And at what point do you talk to them about inspection versus appraisal, and what is the difference between the two?
I am so glad that you asked me this because a lot of people mix up the two. An inspection is when a third-party vendor of the buyer's choosing comes into a property and reviews the home. It's a snapshot of how the home is functioning on that day, at that time, in those conditions. So they run things like the water and the shower, and they run the dishwasher. If the washer and dryer is included, they run the washer and dryer. They turn the stove on. They make sure all the systems are working the way that they're supposed to. An appraisal is a little bit different, although they have an inspection, but that's just really when they show up. An appraisal is ordered by the lender through a third-party company. So it's completely separate. We don't just call the appraiser and be like, hey, can you go to blank address?
We used to.
I mean, times have changed.
And now we're not allowed.
Times have changed for a reason.
Yes.
But the appraiser comes through and they take the most recent comps in that area that reflect similarities to the home in question, and they determine a value. In real estate, appraiser's word is kind of like the word of God. What they say goes. But it is also an opinion of a person who is human, just like you and me. And so sometimes there's differences in how me as a real estate agent and that person as an appraiser sees value.
Sure.
But all necessary when you're purchasing a home.